What's up, my beautiful people? My name is Bitumelo Mkhetea, and thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, if you've been supporting my channel, thank you so much for the support. Please like and share this video with your loved ones, with your friends, especially that today I'm going to be sharing about my personal story, my testimony, and I don't know if you have already heard. I've started a series on Facebook called The Waiting Room. And The Waiting Room was an idea that came to me as I was listening to a song by Maverick City, and the song is called Wait on You. It basically talks about the verse that is found in Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31 that says, "They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up high with wings. They shall walk and not be weary. They shall run and not faint." So from there I was like, you know what, most of the time, and actually all the time, we are waiting on God for something. We are waiting on God to bless us. We are waiting on God to answer our prayers. And while we are waiting, there are things that we should be doing. There is a way that we should be waiting on God. So I just wanted to create a platform where we share our testimonies about our waiting seasons, about our breakthroughs, just what we've learned while we were waiting on God. And today I'm going to share my personal story, and I'm going to take it from my journal, the Dream Achievers Journal. There is a chapter in the journal that is I titled it Pearls of Wisdom. Pearls of Wisdom. So I'm going to take from that chapter because I wrote about it in the book. And yeah, I'm just going to read it from my laptop because I haven't yet printed my journal. So this is a part that is called "When Life Gives You Lemons, Make Lemonade." So Pearls of Wisdom is just about some of the life lessons that I've been learning, things that have been happening in my own life. And this is the part that I want to share with you today. So I'm going to be reading. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Earlier this year, I was praying and trusting God for a miracle breakthrough job. I was very specific in my request. I wanted a job that I would enjoy and thrive in, a job that would pay me at least 30,000 per month in process and automation industry, and I wanted the job specifically in Cape Town next to the beach. I was so serious that I even started telling my friends that I'm moving to Cape Town in March. So March came and I got my prayers answered with a big twist. I got a job in Northwest. To my surprise, I learned that the only place close to work is a village I'm currently residing at. It's called Tlapa East, somewhere between Rustenburg and Marikana. This miracle breakthrough was the exact opposite of what I asked God for. I was really confused, like, wow, God, wow, really? See, I wanted lemonade, but for some reason, God wanted to teach me how to make my own lemonade and possibly even sell it, lol. So I'm just going to read the story just like I wrote it here. Okay. We don't always get what we want in life, but it is important to make the best out of all that we are getting. The best will always depend on how you decide to label the situation. It will always depend on your attitude and your character. Every decision that you make adds up to the person that you're becoming and the life you are consciously or unconsciously creating for yourself. So work with God. Keep the right spirit and the right attitude. I haven't got Cape Town yet, but staying here has taught me that I need to be grateful about where God has placed me because He has my best interests at heart. He will prosper every land I put my feet on. God will bless me wherever He takes me. We don't always understand what He's doing, but we need to trust Him. So this is just the part about when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So you know that's just a quote that we normally say, and yeah, but it means a lot of things for a lot of people. So for me, I just thought of that quote when I started staying here, because really I was praying for a miracle breakthrough job. I was praying for change. I was praying for a blessing, and I was being specific in my prayer. I was you know what, I wanted what I wanted, which was to stay in Cape Town, to get a job in Cape Town, because I love Cape Town. Like I would tell God that, God, I want to go to Cape Town, and I want to stay next to the beach, and I want to stay next to work, and I want to stay close to a big mall, and all that. And I was even like, I want to earn like at least 30,000 per month. And March came. And the thing about March is that earlier in the year, as I was praying, as I was fasting, asking God, what's going to be the plan for this year, 2021, I got a word from God, and He told me that, we'll talk about this later maybe. He told me that He's going to give me a breakthrough in March, but I need to trust Him, and I need to wait on Him. So between that time, it was in January until March, even though I wasn't sure, that I was hearing from God, I just kept praising God, and I just kept thanking Him for the breakthrough that was coming in March. And really, God came through. He gave me a job in Northwest. But the thing is that it was the exact opposite of what I was asking God for. Like, I was asking for Cape Town, and God gave me Northwest. Like, why? Why? I didn't understand it. And so the other thing is that when I got here, I realized that, oh my God, I'm gonna be staying in the villages. I know that I'm from a small township in Free State called Lady Brand, and I've been staying in Gauteng, but I haven't really stayed in the burbs, But a village. So when I got here, it was difficult. I was like, God, but why did you bring me here? And what is it that I'm supposed to learn? But like, God, you say that you are God who can give me everything that I ask for when I believe. Why is it that I ask you for Cape Town and then you give me Northwest? Like, why? Like, I didn't get it. And so I started to pray about it, and I was just trying to find out, God, what is it? What is it? I know that I asked for a breakthrough job, and you did give me something, but why is it that you gave me the opposite of what I asked for? So that's where I started thinking about, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. We don't always choose the things that we go through. We don't always get what we want, but the thing that will determine where you're going with your life is, how do you treat every situation that you come across? How do you see yourself in the situation that you're in? How do you label yourself? How do you label the situation? The attitude that you keep, the spirit that you keep, is the one that is going to determine whether, let's say that God is trying to teach me something about my staying in Northwest in a village. If I keep like a negative attitude, there are certain things that I'm not going to get. And I might go through the same situation over and over again, because I will need to learn this lesson before I can continue, before God can usher me into the next season of my life. So, from, yeah, okay, yeah. Let me breathe. So, as I was asking God, what is it that I need to do? I started wondering, God, what is it that I can do while I'm here that will impact people's lives, or that will help me to just keep a positive attitude while I'm here? And I thought of a girls' club, and that was in April. So since then, I've been planning to start a girls' club, but now I've just decided to really start. And yeah, this week we met with the girls, and maybe I will post a video or just a review of what we do during the girls club. And okay, so since I was wondering what is it that I can be doing while I'm here, I had an idea of posting videos about my life here in Northwest, about the things that I get to do, about how I just make lemonade from all the lemons that I'm getting. And I know that a lot of us, most of the time, we live like comfortable lives. Most of the time, you won't find a village girl posting videos on YouTube. I actually came across this other lady last week, and she really inspired me to, to put my life out here. and I don't know how is it going to go, but I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to be showing you some of the things that I do, or just how I live my life here in the Northwest, and I'm gonna call it making lemonade from lemons to lemonade. So yeah, that's the videos that I'm going to be posting, together with waiting on God, the waiting room. Because even right now, I feel like this is a season where I'm supposed to be just seeking God more, understanding His will for my life, understanding His purpose for my life in this season, so that I can be able to do that which God wants me to do. So I'm waiting on God, and I believe that as I wait on Him, He's gonna be faithful, and He's gonna take me through this season. And I don't know how long am I gonna stay here. I don't know how long am I gonna run the girls club, but I believe that by the time that I leave, if I'm leaving anytime soon, I don't know, but I believe that by the time that I leave, I would have laid the groundwork, and maybe somebody can even take off from what I've already created. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. I know that you're also going through something. I know that you're also in a waiting season in your life. What is it that you're waiting on God for? What is it that you're trusting God for? And how are you waiting? How are you actively waiting on God? What attitude are you keeping? What spirit do you have right now as you're waiting on God for your breakthrough, for a blessing, for clarity, for anything and everything that you're waiting on God for? Just think about it, and if you don't mind, just leave a comment below and tell me, in which season are you in right now? And maybe you were in a waiting season previously, and now God has answered your prayers. What is it that you have learned during your waiting season? What is it that you have take what is it that you took out of the waiting season? How did God bless you? How are you waiting? Were you trusting God more? Were you having more faith? Were you struggling? I want us to share these things, because I believe that if you share your story, I can learn something from your story, and I can also be encouraged by what you're going to be sharing. So guys, I love you very much, and God loves you more. Keep going after the life that you love, impact people, and just glorify God all the way. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.